Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In this video we'll move further and we will show the kill on the canvas. And for the first thing is that in the look aim look reference, we can create a public bool and we can name it is dead equal to false, like we have did in the other scripts. And then this script is fine now, and now we can move back to the gun damage function, and that is actually here it is in the display. So here is gun damage. Okay, and then in the gun damage function we will say that this dot game object dot get component, and then actually we are getting component in the children, so get component in children, because the aim ref is on the children game object, and we will get the aim look ref, then dot is dead equal to true. When we are actually dead, then this will be true. And then also here you can see that we have the gun damage, and for this void gun damage, deliver damage and gun damage, we will actually create a string here, and this string will be the shooter name. So shooter name. So one more string is now added here, and definitely this string name we will add it in the on RPC shooter name as well. So string shooter name, like this. And now if we move back to the display color, then you will see that we will have an error there. So where is the display color? Sorry, we are in display color. If we go to the weapon changer script, there will be an error, you can see, because we are actually using the only two parameters here. So we will use the first parameter here as well. So in the after the deliver damage, we will say that this dot get component, and we will get the photon view. I think photon view, okay, like this. And then we will say that photon view dot owner dot nickname. So for the first parameter, which is the shooter name, we are actually getting the nickname of the character of the player. Okay, so that is important. Moving back to the display color script, here you can see that okay, weapon changer script, and okay, that is fine. So here in the display color, we should also add here, you can see that we are using the shooter name and string name, and we are using gun damage, RPC, all buffered, then name, then damage amount. So before the name we will use shooter name as well. So shooter name, like I will just make it in the one line so that it is better readable, like this. Okay, we will create a text for this in a UI in a minute. Okay, so now we will go to the nickname script and we will create variables for displaying the text. So public game object, and we can name it display panel, and then also we will add a public text and we will name it message text. Okay, and yeah, that's great. And now we will create a function inside the nickname script. So if we go here, we can see we have the room other functions. So before I enumerator, we can create a public void run message function. So run message, and for this we need a string which is win for the win message, and we can also add the string for the lose message, like this. Then we'll get this dot get component, and we'll say photon view, and then here we will get this component like this, and then we will get the create a RPC photon view, this dot component photon view. Okay, the photon P should be capital, and dot RPC, and then we can create a RPC and we can name it to display message, like this, and then definitely RPC should be in the inverted commas. So inverted commas should be here, and then after that we'll just say RPC target dot all, and then we will show the win and lose message, like this. Definitely for this we need a yeah, actually we can create a RPC now, so we can just create a fun RPC and we can name it void display message, like this, and here definitely we will have the same string with a and a string with a lose. By repeating things, I hope we are learning more and more, and That is the beauty of repeating things, and with experience you will be very fluent with these things. So initially, for the first time when you will do these things, it will be a little bit confusing, but with time you will be very fluent in these. So here I will just add killed, and I'm just adding a space inside, and then we'll add plus loose like this. Okay, so yeah, here we will just add the art text. Okay, so now we are getting the text. Okay, after that we will run a coroutine, so that we want to make it again switch off this window. So switch off message, and this coroutine we can actually create here. Maybe I enumerator switch off message, and then for this I enumerator switch off message we can create a yield return definitely. So yield return new, wait for seconds, we can wait for 3 seconds. Maybe after 3 seconds we want to hide the screen, and then this dot get component photon view dot rpc, and then we will just run another RPC with the name of message off like this, and then we will just target this RPC for all. Definitely for this message off we can create a on RPC again, and then we will just say void message off, and for this message off we will just say display panel dot set active false, so it will be false again. And also in the start function, if we go to start function, we can actually initially make this display panel dot set active false again, so that it should be false again in initially. Okay, and now we can actually go to the display color script, and in the gun damage function where it is, wide play sound and remove me, and here it is. So in the gun damage function, after this line of code we will add name object dot get component, and we'll get the nickname script, and then we will actually run message, and we'll get the shooter name and name like this. Okay, so I think we have the things done, hopefully. So we can go to the Unity and we can go to the scene, that is the main scene, and for the canvas we can just disable these 3 canvas for now, and I'll create another UI element which can be image, and then we can just make it black. Let's make it to 20 maybe, and then we can just place it on the top like this, and we can scale it to the x-axis, something like this, and on the y-axis we will just rename it to the message bg, and then we can add the message inside. So UI legacy text, and this is the message. We can go to the white color and make it overflow, make it this text 36 maybe, and then if you move it up, yeah, now you can see the text, so you can add it somewhere here. Okay, so now we will connect it with this, and we'll add this message bg before these panels. Okay, and definitely for the text initially we will make it blank, so this text will be coming from the script itself. So I will just make it bigger, message bg, yeah, I think that is fine, and message, I will just delete it, Control S to save everything. Now we can enable these things. For the names bg we have the new sections. Hopefully you can see display panel and message text, so we can add the message bg for the panel and message for the text. And now we can move back to the main menu, and I will play it, so just for the errors, yeah, we don't have error, so we'll build the game and test it out. So let's go for build. Okay, so now we have the build, and we can just go inside the game. Okay, and then other one, and then we can go enter green, enter red. Okay, so now we have this, and let's kill the green character. So you can see the health down, and now this message appears, Bab killed 2 of us. Okay, that's great. Everything is working fine. Goodbye.